Hey guys, and welcome to the Captain Fizz Mask Guy Show. If you were joining us today, thank you so much. This is our 2-year anniversary show.
2 years and a day.
2 years and a day, yes. So we've got some stuff to talk about. We have some, I don't know, we're going to have a lot of fun. So you know what?
We have two special guests and some special news coming up. So
sit back and relax.
And enjoy this music. Hey guys, welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guy Show, and of course, as always, I have to say thank you to Lazy Nerd for the music. It has made me bob my head yet again. It is phenomenal. So we are joined with two very special guests, which most of you listeners will probably remember them from FanQuest, because they were pretty much everywhere. They were probably more popular than we were, which really wasn't hard to do, because we were stuck at a table. So we are joined by Nick and Kayla.
Nick and Kayla.
Who are being very quiet.
Yeah.
Speak!
Yeah, we are. Okay, hi.
So, of course, as we said, they were at FanQuest. Kayla was Supergirl, and Nick was himself.
Darth Vader.
Oh, right, he was Darth Vader, also known as himself.
Darth Vader.
So, you both had some very unique experiences at FanQuest. So let's start talking about what you guys actually experienced at FanQuest during that weekend. We will go with Nick first.
So, it was really cool because I got to play a bunch of the video games, but my favorite part of it was I got to meet DC Douglas. He's really cool. He's a really nice guy.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Alright guys, get that mask guy. Apparently I'm not worthy enough for this episode.
You were too busy doing social media. We decided to give you a break.
I'm still doing social media.
We will come back to you.
You come back to me then.
The banter continues after 2 years. It's like a Super Saiyan joke.
We're still technically newlyweds.
Aw, dang, I'm married to you again. I thought we just divorced.
You can't divorce me. We have children.
We don't have children.
We don't?
No.
Oh.
Woohoo, I got divorced again. Okay, so let's continue with this conversation that apparently has just gone downhill. What else was extraordinary for FanQuest? Maybe involving DC Douglas.
Yes. So, we'll...
How about the fact that you were able to do a Darth Vader voice on air?
Oh, it wasn't a very good one, but I still did it.
That's okay, it's better than mine.
Better than mine. And you had the unfortunate duties to face me in a Mario Kart tournament. And
It's a Mario.
Me, a Mario. And I have one question for you. Why couldn't you beat me? I thought you would whip my butt, real easily on that game.
Probably because you got really lucky with one of those bananas. And it spun out.
I was really lucky.
Yes, the banana.
Banana.
Say what?
Let's talk about with Kayla here, who definitely had a very unique experience.
Yes.
Let's hear your favorite parts of the convention.
Probably, what's it called? Jedi training.
The Jedi training. I saw all the videos, but unfortunately I was not able to attend because apparently they do not like to let the dark side in. Darth Vader was secretly a good guy for that convention, I believe. But I'm like Jar Jar Binks. I'm like a clumsy fool.
No, I just used the mind tricks on the Jedi.
Oh, use them. I haven't learned the mind tricks yet.
The weak-minded Jedi. Boy, why is that not hard to believe?
Yeah. So, other than the Jedi training, what was your most enjoyable part?
Handing out the stuff, like the stickers.
Handing out the stickers. How about the costumes?
Yeah.
Was there any that you really enjoyed?
Yes.
Which ones?
Like what I was wearing?
No, ones you saw.
Probably. There's 2 Harley Quinns. Different types though.
Harley Quinn is definitely a very popular one.
And there was another Supergirl.
Another Supergirl.
And there was, who else did I see?
How about the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? I like Spider-Man. He was funny. How about the Fox? The Nine Tails?
Oh yeah, that cat.
Yes. So, this was your first convention for both of you. Well, technically for both of you, and for all of us, I guess. I'm really kind of mixing my words here. So, this is the first convention that we all attended in this capacity. How do you think it went?
It went really well, I think so. There's a lot of cool guests, like Captain Singh from Flash.
Yes, Patrick Sabangi. Definitely a very awesome guest to have on the show as well as his first convention that he made an appearance at as well. So definitely a weekend of first for everybody, which is really, really awesome.
Every time you go off and say everything is awesome.
Everything's awesome.
Everything is awesome. I start thinking of the song from the Lego Movie.
Well,
everything is awesome.
It is kind of ironic that one of the guys we had on there was actually, I think, Darth Vader in a Lego game, Matt Sloan. So it's kind of ironic that I was able to tie that in, and it's completely accidental.
I have a cat.
Yes, you have a cat.
Fuzzy. I have a dog, Lily.
Yes, and the cat likes to attack us.
And I have a lizard.
Well, you technically, yes, you do.
You do technically.
So-
Who's one of our unofficial mascots.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit more about our experiences at FanQuest, because obviously we touched on it a little bit last episode, but this is a convention that really never stops giving. Our fan base has definitely grown over the last week or so since FanQuest, which has really been a shock. But I think the biggest amazement of FanQuest would be the fact of the little story we shared about Kayla dressing up as Supergirl and being in the big group picture, which has reached almost 1,300 people.
I am famous.
You are famous,
You are
Morph.
famous, absolutely. So I think, what was it? The last time I went off and looked at that particular picture, along with the long-written explanation as to why, this would, the photo was so important to us and as a team, and to you and to your family and everything. I think the last time I checked on there was over 13. It had reached over 1,300 people.
Yes.
And I mean,
and also been shared at last count, I think 9 times.
yeah.
Which
And I will be that.
So
yes,
you-
Amy, this is live.
This is very much live, Amy.
Hence, you can hear the lawnmowers in the background and the occasional cry of a bird. We are doing this outside.
We
Yes,
are,
we
because
are.
otherwise my son would completely be taking over the podcast.
Yes, and we just lost a guest.
Yeah, and apparently.
A guest ran away.
I'm wondering if who knows. Let's just leave it at that. So apparently we still have Nicholas on here with us.
Yes, we do still have Nicholas.
This is the joy of doing things live, because you never know exactly what's going to happen.
No, and I think that's pretty much what we're used to. We're used to kind of doing things as it happens, which is why FanQuest was so great, was because of that.
Yeah, I mean, as we brought up last week, I mean, we literally, in the span of one day, we went from doing 3 interviews down to 2 interviews, up to 5 interviews. And it just, the way things just kind of all meshed together, on that day, and just the number, from a personal level, the amount of stuff that, the views that we ended up getting on our YouTube channel because of it, because people were sending people to our YouTube page to go off and listen to our podcasts, and just the amount of people who went off and who's liked our Facebook page, and I'm not really sure exactly where I'm going here, but it is from a personal level. It was great from a level where just as a fan, it was really great at this event. Again, I mean, it was, I don't know, because of the smaller crowd size and everything, it felt a lot more personable, and it was a lot of fun. Just getting to go off into chat with a lot of the people there and a lot of guests. And the weeks to come, we are planning to go off and to try to bring in some of the vendors that were at FanQuest to come onto our show. And it just, I mean, there was stuff that we were afforded at FanQuest that there's no way that larger conventions would have been able to, or would have, allowed us to be able to do.
Yeah, and I have to, state, especially, like, I know you and I both deal with anxiety issues, as well as, dealing with crowds and that. So this was definitely a very unique experience for us. I luckily did not have any issues with my anxiety all weekend, which is a rare feat. And we have.
Thank you for announcing that.
Our guest has returned. So I had my back to the wall pretty much the entire time, except for when I started walking around, which I did feel a little bit more of a panic at that point, just because I was mingling in the crowd a little bit more. But still, all in all, not that bad. So it definitely was a very more down-to-earth, approachable convention, as opposed to, some of the other bigger ones that we have attended in the past. I don't know if Nick would agree with us. Yes, we're bringing you into the show more.
We're definitely going to bring him.
He's not quite used to talking yet.
No.
I think he hasn't quite found his radio voice.
Not quite found his
But that is okay.
voice.
We
will go off and we will talk
I
for
am
you.
Pikachu.
Because we are...
Oh, yes. We were going to wait on that a little bit, but...
we were gonna, thank you. So
Kayla just kind of revealed her next costume of her. We are currently working on a Pikachu outfit for Icon.
Icon, which is an anime convention here in Winnipeg.
Yes, which will be at the end of July. So that is currently on schedule to be completed, which is, we can't wait to show pictures and whatnot. But I think before we continue, what we're going to do is go to a quick music break, and we'll go for a quick music break, and then we'll come back and talk even more. So enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guy show.
Greetings from the 7th Minute Thunder!
I had no clue where I was going on that. It just seemed fun. I've always wanted to talk in a monotone voice like that.
You always want to talk in a monotone voice.
I usually talk with so much energy and, something in my voice. Monotone seemed okay at the moment.
Monotone seemed to be working at the moment.
Yes, monotone is awesome. So we of course talked a little bit about our FanQuest experiences as well as our favorite moments. I don't know if you and I touched on our favorite moments. I can't remember our last episode.
Well, I think I touched on one of my favorite. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a personal moment, but I mean, we had Patrick sitting on Sabangi. Thank you. Sorry.
That's my favorite moment of the convention. I can actually say his name.
You can say his name. And I'm still having problems, and I feel really bad.